Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
No way this can't bite you like the Raptors. No way.
Not a chance.
No way. Okay. Let's move on to the Washington Wizards. The Wizards finished pretty bad last year. They were 15 and 67. What was your favorite move that the Wizards made this offseason?
And that concludes our Wizards discussion. No.
Yeah, and we're done.
I put in there, it's kind of like on the border of the Brogdon trade. Like they got assets to take him on. And ideally, I think they're thinking of trading him, but I think he just tore a ligament in his thumb and he's going to be out like a month or something. But
Sure, he did.
the assets they got are like a 2028 second, a 2029 first, or a swap and a 2030. Like they're out there, so it's not immediately, but at least they got assets. I mean, Avdia was younger, but I think he was just like a solid player. So I guess the Brogdon trade is a decent move.
Yeah, I put Brogdon. Like, they didn't do a whole lot. Brogdon, I don't want to give it. So I'm torn because Alex Sarr obviously was the first overall. Well, not the first overall pick. He was, I think, second, right? Technically, but he was supposed to be the first pick in the draft. But he didn't have a good summer league, right? So it's like that should be your obvious one. Who did you pick high in the draft? Alex Sarr. Well, he should be your favorite. Well, I'm a little torn on him right now, so he wasn't my favorite. So I just went Brogdon because not only do I think they got assets with that trade, but I also think that they can get more assets when they ship him out, because I think that will happen. They will ship him out to a team that would like him. And there are teams out there that will take him. So I just put Brogdon partly because that was really the only move that I kind of liked. And also I think they can do something better with that moving forward as well.
Summed it up perfectly.
Okay. Least favorite.
I just, it's like a 2 year that they didn't get anything for Tyus Jones. He just like walked. Like I know
Sure.
he's not awesome, but you think you could have traded him for a couple seconds or something. But I think they wanted a first and held firm on a first, and then you got nothing. So again, they didn't do a whole lot, and it's just a little bit of lack of asset management.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I hate when they lose players like that for nothing. Like when teams, especially teams who are bad, like what are you doing holding on to? It's just a pet peeve of mine. My least favorite is I put Avdia down because again they didn't do a whole lot, but my thing is like he finally got good, and they're like, okay, we're gonna get rid of him. He's young. He shot 50. Well, he shot 50% from the field. He was 38% from three, averaged 50. He had his best season. They drafted him as a high draft pick, like top 10 pick, and they're like, oh, he's good now. Well, let's ship him off. He finally got good, and they're like, okay, we're gonna move on from him. So that's why I didn't like the move. Is like I get what like, okay, I get it. Sort of, you got assets, you now can move Brogdon, understand that. But I don't know, like you put all this resource and efforts into these young players, and then you see production, fruits of your labors coming true, and then it's like, now we'll trade them. It's like, I don't know, didn't like that move that much.
And it's not like he was on a bad contract either. So
Yeah, that's the other thing, and I don't think, yeah, and he wouldn't be on a bad contract because he hasn't produced like that. So who knows if maybe he's on his upswing, but whatever. Biggest question for the Wizards?
how bad can they be?
Yeah, how hard will they take? That's what it.
Are they just gonna go way to the bottom? But outside of that is what is Alex Sarr? What are they gonna do with it? Sounds like they're gonna start him at the 4, even though he's probably final product as a 5, but he's got to grow into his body. So I think you just let Alex Sarr cook, which will be a little difficult when you have why can't I think Jordan Poole out there not knowing what's going on and taking 48 shots a game. But you just want to see signs to know that okay, maybe there's something here, because you just hope it doesn't look like it did in summer league.
Correct. I'm also interested in Koulibaly. Like I want to see him. I put that though. How hard will they tank? Jonas Valanciunas is on this team. Like, what is he doing on this team? I don't know. By the end of the trade deadline, Valanciunas, Kuzma, Brogdon, Poole. Poole might not be able to be traded, but 2 of those 4 people gotta be gone. If you're a competent franchise that is truly rebuilding, you get whatever you can for those veterans and tank like you never tanked before, because this is a good draft and you need a top 3 pick. So I don't know what else to say about that.
I think that sums it up.
Lottery.
I
Sorry. Sorry, guys. It is 10:55 at night. Prediction for the Wizards.
Lottery, yes. We just skipped right through. What are we doing at lottery next?
Oh, I make myself laugh. Okay, yeah, lottery's it. Lottery's it. That's good. Okay. You ready to move on? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the Chicago Bulls. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.